Can you believe it? Just one simple fruit could help you defy aging. Imagine this. What if eating the right fruit each day could boost your lifespan, keep your memory sharp, your heart strong, and your body full of energy? It may sound magical, but science confirms it. What you put on your plate every day can determine not just how long you live, but how well you live. In this video, we'll explore 5 small but mighty fruits, hand-picked by nutrition experts as some of the best companions for healthy aging. They don't just help prevent disease. They're secret weapons to help you stay clear-minded, independent, and full of joy in your golden years. As we reach our 60s, 70s, and beyond, the body begins to whisper subtle warnings. Memory fades, digestion slows, joints ache more often, and the immune system weakens. But here's the good news. You don't need complex treatments or expensive supplements to feel better. Sometimes it all starts with fruit. Fruit isn't just dessert or a healthy snack. It's nature's medicine, rich in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber, all especially essential for older adults. Here's how. Antioxidants like anthocyanins, polyphenols, and flavonoids can slow down cellular aging, protect the brain from memory loss, and reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Vitamins C, A, and E strengthen the immune system, prevent infections, and promote faster healing, something many older adults struggle with. Soluble fiber supports digestion, prevents constipation, regulates blood sugar, and lowers cholesterol, crucial for anyone at risk of diabetes or heart disease. But more than anything, fruit brings joy. It lifts your spirit, reconnects you with nature, and turns everyday eating into an act of self-love. It makes food taste better, gives you more energy, and helps you feel in control of your health, gently and powerfully. If aging is a new chapter in your life, then fruit is the quiet, faithful companion walking beside you, simple, natural, and stronger than you might think. Blueberries, boosting memory and brain health. Can a tiny fruit really slow down brain aging? If there's one that comes close, it's the blueberry. Often called nature's memory pill, this deep purple berry is backed by science, not just rumors. Among hundreds of brain nutrition studies, blueberries consistently rank among the top foods for aging minds. Why? Because they're rich in anthocyanins, a group of powerful antioxidants capable of crossing the blood-brain barrier. These compounds help reduce oxidative stress, one of the key drivers of age-related memory decline, increase blood flow to the brain, improving focus and recall, strengthen communication between neurons, helping you stay sharp and responsive, even into your 70s and 80s. Many people believe memory simply fades with age. But the truth is, with the right care, you can preserve and even enhance your mental clarity. Blueberries are one of the most natural tools to support this. A real-life story. George, 78, used to forget simple things, where he left his keys, even his grandchild's name. He felt embarrassed and disconnected. Then one day, his daughter suggested something small. Try a handful of blueberries each morning. Consider it a gift to your brain. After just a few weeks, George noticed a change. He felt more alert, remembered things more easily, and most importantly, he felt confident again, something he thought he had lost after 75. Just one small bowl of blueberries a day could be the simplest way to care for your brain. No expensive supplements, no complicated routines, just consistency, and you'll feel the difference. 2. Avocados, supporting heart health and blood flow. There's a reason why avocados are called green gold. Soft and creamy, yet packed with nutrients that protect the heart. a vital organ that deserves extra love as we age. As the years go by, the heart becomes more vulnerable. Arteries may harden, blood pressure can rise, and circulation may slow. But even small changes in diet can make a big difference. What makes avocados a powerful ally for aging hearts? They're rich in monounsaturated fats, heart-healthy fats that lower bad LDL cholesterol and raise good HDL cholesterol, helping reduce the risk of strokes and heart attacks. Even more impressive, avocados contain more potassium than bananas. Potassium helps balance electrolytes and regulate blood pressure, a crucial benefit for those over 60. They also provide soluble fiber, which aids digestion, reduces inflammation, and supports smooth blood circulation. Plus, avocados are loaded with folate and lutein, nutrients that improve blood vessel function and protect the brain from ischemic damage. An inspiring story. Walter, 75, was once hooked on salty snacks and fried foods. After a sudden trip to the ER for high blood pressure, he had to change. But healthy eating felt boring, until his dietitian offered a simple swap. Replace your morning crackers with whole grain toast and smashed avocado. Nothing else, just pure avocado. Reluctantly, Walter tried it. To his surprise, within 2 months his blood pressure stabilized, his energy returned, and his kids said he looked brighter, more alive. Walter doesn't call it dieting anymore. He calls it eating to feel alive. Just half an avocado a day isn't much, but for older adults, it can mean the difference between fatigue and vitality. And perhaps more importantly, it's a gentle message to the heart. I'm still taking care of you. 3. Pomegranates, improving circulation and fighting aging. At a certain age, many of us find ourselves looking in the mirror with a sigh. My hair has turned gray, my skin is wrinkled, and even my steps feel uncertain. Aging is inevitable. But growing older doesn't mean giving up. And surprisingly, one of the most powerful allies in this journey comes in the form of a small ruby-red fruit, the pomegranate. Why is the pomegranate often called the anti-aging fruit? Because it's packed with potent polyphenols, especially punicalagin, a rare compound found almost exclusively in pomegranates. Punicalagin has been shown to reduce inflammation and provide antioxidant protection up to 3 times stronger than green tea. Daily pomegranate juice has been proven to help dilate blood vessels, improve circulation, and lower the risk of atherosclerosis, a major contributor to strokes in older adults. But that's not all. Pomegranates also activate liver enzymes that help flush out toxins and reduce the buildup of bad fats, supporting not only the heart, but also kidney function and healthy skin. And with their high vitamin C content, pomegranates help boost immunity, improve skin texture, and slow the visible signs of aging. A story that touches the heart. Eleanor, 80, was once a beloved music teacher. She loved life, loved the piano, and spent her afternoons strolling through the park. But with age came arthritis, constant fatigue, and a troubling sense of emotional decline. Her daughter, a nutritionist, suggested something simple. Just 1 glass of pomegranate juice each morning, Mom. No harsh diets, no intense exercise. At first, Eleanor didn't believe a glass of juice could make much difference, but within weeks, something beautiful began to happen. Her joint pain eased, she slept better, and, most amazingly, she started playing the piano again. Her fingers weren't as swift, but her eyes sparkled like they used to. Eleanor said, "Each morning, as I hold that glass of pomegranate juice, I feel like I'm sipping on a little piece of life, something I thought I had lost." Pomegranates aren't just fruit. For older adults, they can be a symbol of renewal, both physical and emotional. And with a little patience, you might be surprised by how much strength your body still holds. 4. Papayas, supporting digestion and boosting immunity. At 70, 75, even 80, eating isn't always the joy it once was. Bloating, indigestion, constipation, poor appetite. Little things that quietly drain energy and joy from everyday life. But here's something you might not expect. Just a small plate of papaya each day could change everything. Why is papaya a digestive system's best friend, especially in older age? It contains papain, a rare natural enzyme that helps break down proteins with ease, reducing the burden on your stomach and intestines. For those with slower digestion, papain works like a gentle assistant, making it easier for the body to absorb nutrients without strain. Papaya is also rich in soluble fiber, which supports bowel regularity, relieves bloating, and eases constipation, an issue affecting nearly 40% of adults over 65. And it doesn't stop there. Papaya delivers a strong dose of vitamins C, A, and E, powerful antioxidants that help strengthen immunity and keep recurring colds, coughs, and throat infections at bay. Even more, its beta-carotene helps protect vision, improve skin health, and reduce joint inflammation. 3 common concerns in older age. An inspiring story. Margaret, 76, was once the go-to chef in her small coastal town. But after retirement, things changed. Every meal left her bloated, tired, and uninterested in food. She even began losing weight without trying. A retired nurse and longtime neighbor suggested something simple. Try having papaya after lunch each day. Nothing fancy, just fresh, ripe papaya. At first, Margaret wasn't too hopeful, but within just 2 weeks, everything shifted. Her meals no longer left her uncomfortable. She slept deeper, woke up lighter, and, to everyone's surprise, she started cooking again, inviting old friends over for dinner, just like the old days. She smiled and said, "I never thought one papaya could bring back the joy of food." In later years, good digestion is the foundation of good health. When your body digests well, it absorbs nutrients better. Energy returns, mood lifts, and illness retreats. Papaya may be simple, but it's one of the most effective gifts nature offers to help you feel good, every single day. 5. Apples, fighting inflammation and balancing blood sugar. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And that saying has never been more true, especially for those over 65. So why are apples considered the perfect fruit for healthy aging? Apples are rich in pectin, a type of soluble fiber that slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, helping regulate blood sugar levels and lowering the risk of type 2 diabetes, a silent but common threat among seniors. This fiber also feeds the beneficial gut bacteria, closely linked to immunity, memory, and even emotional well-being. But that's not all. Apples are packed with quercetin and polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that can reduce chronic inflammation, a key factor in heart disease, Alzheimer's, and arthritis, regulate blood pressure, lower bad cholesterol, and protect blood vessels from plaque buildup, ultimately reducing the risk of stroke and heart attack. And here's a bonus. Apples are easy to eat, easy to carry, and require no preparation. Perfect for the simple, flexible lifestyle of older adults. A story to inspire. Henry, 82, was a retired literature teacher who lived a modest life. But after turning 80, he began to experience mild joint pain, fatigue after meals, and a warning from his doctor: pre-diabetes. Henry didn't like the idea of relying on medications. He believed in gentle, natural changes through diet and light exercise. After reading a study on the benefits of apples, he decided to do something simple: eat 1 red apple every morning, on an empty stomach. Within 2 months, changes began to show. No more sluggishness after breakfast. The dull knee pain eased, especially in the evenings. His blood sugar stabilized. No medication needed. But what brought him the most joy wasn't just feeling healthier. It was getting back to morning walks and reading in the park. Something he hadn't done in nearly a year. Turns out, one morning, apple didn't just heal my body. It brought me back to myself, he said with a gentle smile. In an age of supplements and superfoods, apples quietly remind us that some of the most powerful remedies are simple, natural, and sustainable. And sometimes, all it takes is one apple a day to change the course of your entire decade ahead. Let's take a moment to reflect on what you've just discovered. A handful of blueberries in the morning to keep your mind sharp as if you were 40 again. A slice of creamy avocado, not just for your heart, but to stabilize your blood pressure like it was in your prime. A glass of pomegranate juice, a gift from nature to slow aging. A bowl of ripe papaya, gently soothing your digestion and fueling your energy. And a crisp apple, a natural barrier against inflammation and blood sugar spikes. These fruits aren't exotic, they aren't expensive, but consistency, that quiet, steady habit, is the true secret to living longer, healthier, and happier. Aging isn't about giving things up. It's about choosing more wisely, choosing food, choosing habits, and most importantly, choosing how you want to live. You don't have to change your whole life after one video. Just start small. Replace a sugary, salty snack with one fruit that serves your health. Do it again tomorrow, and soon you'll notice your body responding with clarity, calm, and vitality. Growing older doesn't have to mean growing weaker. Not if you nourish it daily with the little things that matter. And sometimes, the secret to longevity isn't found in a clinic. It's sitting quietly in a bowl of fruit in your kitchen. If you found this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your loved ones, your friends, especially those stepping into their golden years and looking for a little encouragement to care for themselves better. And if you want to keep discovering daily inspiration to live longer, healthier, and more meaningfully, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Life in Words, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss what's coming next. Because aging isn't the end. It's the most beautiful chapter, if you choose to write it with care and self-love. We'll see you in the next video.